Yeah, right.
Obviously,
Go for it. Go ahead.
obviously, a really big game, 8 in a row. How important was it to pull off such a tough win?
No, I mean, this is a good team. We knew that it was a sold-out crowd. We were going to get their best shot. I mean, Quentin Post, that's a big boy. Their big man, the other big man, 6'8". I mean, they're a big team. We knew we had to rebound and just be tougher than them.
Well, obviously, a lot of guys got in foul trouble, but you were able to keep everyone from fouling out. How much of that was maturity?
I think that's the advantage that we have. I mean, Coach David talks about all the time. We have really, really good players. We have a bunch of starters that come off the bench, a bunch of guys who run the bench for us, but we're starting 99% of the teams in the country. So when you have players like that, when people get in foul trouble like me or Armando or anybody, RJ, anybody gets in foul trouble, we got guys that can come in and they won't drop a beat.
Yeah, so there were a couple of unique lineups late in the first half.
Absolutely.
I don't think we've seen Zayden and James together before.
Right.
Maybe in that opportunity, but they were able to deliver. They were able to kind of continue the physicality that you guys were playing with, and James got that bucket at the end of the half. How big was it that you guys were that deep in the bench and they were able to help you guys out?
I mean, I think that's what makes our team special. We're so deep. We're so many different players. We have three deep at each position. I mean, Zayden and James come in. James really hasn't played all year, and he comes and gives us great minutes. He has 2 points, good defense on Quentin Post. Wasn't really fouling. I mean, he had 2 fouls too, but he wasn't really fouling. And I feel like that's just the advantage that we have over other teams is our depth.
Also, had some fouls to give too, because they weren't going to play a ton of minutes. So they had
Right.
some fouls to give,
Right.
just to kind of bang and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, he knew he could come in, and he wasn't. Armando was to come back in the second half. He knew he'd come in, play as hard as he can. He could pick up 2 fouls and just be okay.
How tough was it to mix it up with the tennis? It seemed like he made it hard for you guys inside until we got in foul trouble.
That's a big dude. Oh my God, it was 7 foot legit. I mean, I switched on him a couple times, and trying to front him in the post is just impossible. I mean, you need 2 guys unless you have another 7-footer like Mondo or Jay Wash or James. You need 2 guys to stop him. I mean, he was a monster. It was tough to stop him, but as a team effort, I mean, we got the job done.
How did you see Armando deal with the foul trouble? Because it obviously affected him in the first half. Didn't score, and be able to get through it and have the effective second half that he did because he had some big moments there in the second.
Yeah, I mean, he's a hack. He fouls a lot, and he's always stays locked in for the second half. I mean, he's a beast, double machine, best rebounder in history. But he stays locked in. He's telling us to keep it up, telling us to keep going, telling us to keep working.
But the fouls could have took him out. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he hadn't scored at half. At the half.
Right. I mean, it could take him out, but he's locked in. He's all about winning. I mean, this is our leader. He's all about winning.
You guys scored 11 of your last 12 possessions in that game. What was working at that point for you?
I mentioned this to you last game, how at the end of the game we run 3 different plays, and whichever one works, we run it over and over again, and we found a play that worked out over and over again, so we kept running, and they couldn't stop it.
And you guys have done that routinely. Even going back to Radford in the opener, you guys were pulling away.
Exactly.
You have extreme confidence in that situation. You guys know that you're going to get stuff done.
And we practice it every day in practice. We do an 81 drill where it's 3 minutes left on the clock. Just doing execution, different half-court plays, full-court plays. I mean, even if the game's closer, if it's a 3-point game, 2-possession game, if we're down, I mean, we work on everything, and I feel prepared for every situation.
The way you guys shoot free throws, is there some comfort when you go to the bonus so early like you did today?
For sure for my other teammates. I haven't been shooting the free throw ball that well, but for sure, I mean, we get in the bonus. I mean, every team we play, I don't think we played a team that's made more free throws than us in the country. I mean, we got guards that can get to the paint, like Elliott and RJ and Seth. We got bigs that are dominant down low. I mean, I feel like to stop us, it takes the whole team effort, and it's very tough.
It looked like a big part of the mission was to draw those guys. You drew one late, and you give a fist bump afterward. Hubert was getting on you guys a lot, I think, on that long possession. That obviously was part of the mission. Get to the line, get them in foul trouble. And if the team gets in foul trouble, they probably get into skittish, too.
I mean, exactly. In a game like that where it's ugly, we're there at the foul line a lot. We're not playing our fast pace. I mean, we're not having the quantity of possessions that we have. We know that for them to get the foul line, we'll get the foul line too. I know I had a smaller defender on me. We've been working on the move. I mean, I always get to that little right hook. Sorry. And then every time I work on the move with Marcus Page the last few days to get to the right hook, pump fake. And the guy usually jumps. So the guy jumped, got the foul, got to the line, made 2 free throws.
What's the feeling like? Go ahead.
The streak here where you won by double digits, does that mean anything to you guys, or is that, I mean, you barely got it today. Was there any thought about it at all in your mind?
I mean, obviously it means something to us, but I mean, really at the end of the day, the job is to win. I mean, we're trying to come into every house. I mean, we feel like every house is our house. We feel like this is our gym we play. I mean, We feel like we're the show. We're the team that everybody wants to watch, and we just got to show them, put on the show.
Along those lines, I was going to ask you, we keep a lot of stats over there, some of us, nerds. That's 4 road games this month, Pitt, Clemson, NC State, and here, where there's been a Tar Heels chant in the second half. Mm-hmm. Have you heard those?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
they've been pretty noticeable.
That's something that's changed for me. I mean, I've never had that. High school, I mean, I've never ever experienced a fan base like this. In high school, I didn't have a lot of fans. I mean, it was a more small private school, and even at Stanford, the fans aren't as dedicated as they are here, obviously. And just coming to a Boston College gym where you hear it's sold out, and then you walk in, it's 60 minutes before the game, and you see 100 UNC fans. I mean, I felt like it was our gym. I felt like I was at a home team.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.